Hello, I'm Anmol. You're watching Odisha Post Live, and these are today's headlines. The Odisha government has started selling potatoes at Rs 100 for 3 kg in retail shops across the state under the public distribution system. Food Supply and Consumer Welfare Minister K.C. Patra on Sunday said potatoes have been sent to different places in the state through NAFED. The government retail shops have started selling the kitchen essential at a price of Rs 100 per 3 kg, Patra said. With potatoes prices soaring in Odisha, West Bengal has installed CCTV cameras at its border to monitor trucks carrying potatoes to Odisha via alternate routes. This move follows allegations that West Bengal halted potato supplies to Odisha, a situation that is expected to further escalate the crisis in Odisha. Odisha Law Minister Prithviraj Harichandan confirmed that there has been no reported influx of Bangladeshis into Odisha via the sea route, following unrest in Bangladesh. He assured that illegal Bangladeshi residents in Odisha will be identified and repatriated. The Indian Navy, Coast Guard and Odisha Marine Police are maintaining a 3-tier security along the coastline. SEBI chairman Madhabi Puri Buch and her husband Dhaval Buch have denied Hindenburg Research's allegation as baseless, stating their finances are transparent. They criticized Hindenburg's attempt at character assassination, noting that SEBI has already issued a show cause notice and taken enforcement against them. The Buchs have emphasized their openness and rejected the claims. Following the arrest of Sanjay Ray for the rape and murder of a woman doctor at R.G. Kar Medical College in Kolkata, concerns have arisen about his privileges as a civic volunteer. Preliminary investigations reveal Ray lived in a police barrack meant for regular officers, raising questions about his access and freedom. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh paid tribute to the 2 soldiers who were killed in a counter-terrorist operation in Jammu and Kashmir's Anantnag district. In a statement, he expressed his deep sadness at the loss of the brave soldiers and offered his heartfelt condolences to the bereaved families, adding that the nation stands firmly with them in their time of grief. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Sunday said that it was a proud moment for the people of the country as President Draupadi Murmu was honored with the Grand Collar of the Order of Timor-Leste and said that this reflects the strong ties and mutual respect between the two nations. Bangladesh remains in a state of turmoil as student-led protest forced key officials to resign, including the country's Chief Justice and Central Bank Governor. The unrest has also sparked massive demonstrations by the minority Hindu community who have become targets in the ongoing violence. Hezbollah claimed responsibility for an attack on an Israeli base located southwest of Safed City in northern Israel, allegedly using successive swarms of suicide drones. According to a statement attributed to Hezbollah, the attack, which reportedly occurred on Saturday, targeted the Michiv Alon base and resulted in injuries among IDF members. The Indian team finished the Paris Olympics with 6 medals, 5 bronze and 1 silver, just shy of surpassing their Tokyo 2020 tally. However, India could still achieve a record 7 medals if Vinesh Phogat's case at the Court of Arbitration for Sport succeeds. Phogat is seeking a joint silver for the women's 50 kg wrestling after being disqualified for exceeding the weight limit by 100 grams. That's all for today's headlines. Stay tuned to Odisha Post Live.